How many kinds of sweet flowers grow in an English country garden? I'll tell you now of some that I know, and those I miss you'll surely pardon. Daffodil, heartsease and phlox, meadowsweet and lady smocks, gentian, lupin and tall hollyhocks, roses, foxgloves, snowdrops, forget-me-nots in an English country garden.
Hello and welcome to another Fireside Chat.
We've come outside.
We felt that it's so blisteringly hot today that maybe a Fireside Chat wasn't such a good idea, so here we are in an English country garden.
Yes.
Nearly a Welsh country garden. So I believe that since we've been on Facebook, John tells me that
with almost 120 fans now of the page.
120 fans?
120 fans worldwide. 120 fans, so really picking up a pace there. I asked on there if we could people could send in their ideas for what we could discuss on the Fireside Chat, and we've got some ideas.
Oh, whole sheet.
You know, it's only going to be as good as your input, so yeah, we've got quite a few. So the first one was from Wayne Bounds.
Yes.
And he asks, will you be doing another Fireside Chat? So, Wayne, yes, we will. Right, okay. That was the first suggestion. I've got another suggestion here from NJ Holtz. He's in the United States, and he asks, when will you be doing another Fireside Chat? So NJ, that's now. We're doing it now. Oh, and I've got another one from Stephanie Lee Harper, and she says she likes the Fireside Chats.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, thank you.
Is that it?
That's it. That's all. That's the whole lot. So what we're going to
It's
talk
not quite
about.
such a big sheaf as ours.
No. Well, you know, if we could have more questions about subjects we could discuss, really, rather
not necessarily political ones.
But thanks for that. Well, anything really.
Yeah, I suppose we'd be grateful for anything, wouldn't we?
The table's wobbly outside. I don't like this.
We'll stick something under it.
My chair leg's wobbling as well. Oh,
Yeah.
Brilliant.
That'll
Okay,
do.
we'll stick that. Fantastic.
Just don't tell Silly Billy.
Right, that's fine. Okay.
Or if you do, it was John's idea.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What I use mine for.
well, exactly. In about 4 weeks, we have Kidology 2012, which I can't believe that this is, I think, is the 8th one that we've had.
Very good.
And here at Practical Magic, we've been working on all sorts of new material. And one I wanted to just pick up on immediately was an old-fashioned trick, very old-fashioned trick actually, called most people will know it as square circle. And I believe John's got a little pocket version of it over.
This is the normal one. We've got the big. If you work in a restaurant, excuse me for going out of frame. If you work in a restaurant, you could try this version. So excuse me, I'm the magician for today. This is the version we were.
You could get them to move all their food, couldn't you?
Move the food
out
off
of
the
the
table.
way.
But if you work in a restaurant, I think that's fine.
So we've been working on this small version here.
Are we going to review it like on that? What's that? You know, Craig Petty's magic review there.
Oh, Wizard product review.
Yeah, I've been watching that. They get a lot of viewers.
Yes.
I mean, Craig was here, and they get a lot of viewers. So I think we need to. They say lots of nasty things. I think we should say.
But this is one of our products, so I think we give this 100 out of 100.
100 out of 100.
Yeah.
Right, and 9 out of 5. So, yeah.
So there we are. Anyway, let me be serious for a moment. If you want to just remove this vast thing that I picked up in auction.
Oh, it's rubbish. That's going to get viewers. That no, it's not a worker. We don't work it in a week. No.
But
we'll get loads of viewers now because we're mean.
On a more serious note, here is a pocket version of it, and the square circle production. That's what it is, a production item. It's one of those that you can just show is completely empty. It's called square circle because obviously you've got the circle of the tube, then you've got the little square on the outside, and having shown it, you can then dip inside and make your production. Gasp of astonishment there, John.
Astonishment. And you told me this had another name. What was the other name for it?
Well, it used to be called Wonder Villa. That's how it started life.
Reason why?
Well,
I can get the square circle thing, but Wonder Villa.
Wonder Villa, well, I suppose it looked a bit like a house, and it was
Okay.
full of wonder.
Yeah.
So anyway, great little production item, and this one you could use in a restaurant. And we've done a video of this, and John shows Edwin's original handling for
Well,
it.
Edwin had some nice ideas for this prop. One we didn't show on the video, which I really liked, was when he finished the production of, he would actually produce the load chamber as a separate item. He would
Right.
decorate the back of it and produce it as a big sweet container, and then empty out the sweets, which I quite liked as well.
So there's the first item, a nice little version of square circle.
So review, 9 out of 5.
Is that how they do it?
Yeah, there's something like that.
9 out of 5?
9 out of worker of the week.
Worker of the week. Okay.
They're all worker of the week. If we have everyone worker of the week, we'll get more viewers.
Oh,
Because they only have one.
Sorry, I nearly
Are you
disappeared.
alright? Do you need another silly Billy book?
Well, I think we can do with another of
Your
seriously silly book. Yes, keep me upright. I'll send a little
I've
more.
got loads at home for all
you?
kinds of uses, yeah.
They're just handy for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Lighting the fire. We've also got in. Steve Dackery very sadly died a few months ago. Very, very fine sponge worker. This has been out sometime. It's by Magic by Gosh. Sponge ball toolbox and DVD, and when you open it up inside, you have got a range. There's a gimmick. There is a purse frame. There are some sponge balls. There's a little sponge rabbit. Most importantly, there is a very good sponge ball DVD in which Steve teaches all sorts of stuff. So if you want to start on sponge balls, this, I don't think you can get better than this. If you've been doing sponge balls and want a few new ideas, there are loads and loads on here. So there we are. That's another worker of the week.
Worker of the week.
Now,
9 out of 5.
we were filming this earlier, but if you want to just talk them through.
Yeah, this
This
is
little
a
item.
Professor's Nightmare. Made with the knitted ones. Just quite funny looking
I think these are great. These
items anyway.
looking like
aren't they?
magic wands.
I mean, I did a really sort of. I had a look at the routine in the World of Children's Magic, which is great. And I did a sort of shortened version of that. But with
the Russell Leeds version.
Russell Leeds routine for this thing with and that's a great routine. And I did a kind of. I only read it 10 minutes before version of it. So
It's called Cobbled Together.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this. It's a bodge job, you know. But these are great. I mean, I think it's one of those things people have lost their way with a little bit, and people get into bad habits with this trick.
Can I just say, for those who are not sure what we're talking about, this is the one where 3 different lengths
Yeah, it's
all become
Professor's Nightmare. Yes,
equal lengths.
and people get into bad habits, and probably me included. I'm not the greatest practitioner of this effect by any means, as you can see. But when you get to the stage where you've got the 3 ropes the same, so you've got your three ropes of equal length. The bit that really annoys me, and this is the bit that is when people count them like this. I mean, who counts? When you see this trick done and everybody gets to the point and say, well, count the rope, we have got 1 and we've got 2. Who counts ropes like that? And it's just so easy just to do it like this, and to just pass them over, and you've got the 3 ropes.
I agree.
So you take 1, and you can clip the next 2 between these fingers and leave this one behind. 2 and 3. So it looks like you're counting the ropes. So I mean, I think that's something really to work on. If you do that, I've seen it done so many times by fantastic magicians, and they still do this thing. I can't stand it. So that's
Well, there we are. One
so
of
worker
John's
of the week. I'd give this worker of the week.
Yes. I
Worker
think
of the
that's
week.
Another one.
9 out of 5.
And while we're on the subject
Endorsement.
of workers of the week, would you like a banana, John?
Oh yes.
Well,
And it's rubber.
this amazingly is not real. This is a rubber banana, just to prove that it really is. But I defy you to find one that is better made. These are made in, well, they're certainly painted individually, and they are astonishingly realistic. So what you can do with a sponge banana, you can certainly do with this, and you could certainly have this appearing out of your change bag. Someone phoned me recently and was talking about this and said that he did a routine where he has a few sponge bananas in in a change bag, and he tells the child to remove the ribbon or whatever it is they've just put in, and the child keeps producing bananas, which I thought was a great gag. And he'd used sponge bananas in the past, but these just look so incredibly realistic that he's changed over to these now.
10
So
of those.
there we are. Latex bananas, we've got a limited range of those in,
Superb though.
but
Look at that. Good enough
that's
to eat.
another new one that we've got in. An older trick, we used to put this out some years ago. This is Richard Pinard's Kids Cards, and a very, very good trick it is. We haven't had it for some time. We've just got a new load of these coming in, and these are cards.
I've not seen a set of these yet.
All right, okay.
I know what they are, but I've not
They
seen them.
are a set of cards that look
Oh,
just
that's
as
cool.
if a child has actually drawn them. I don't know how well this is picking up. If I just come towards the camera, all high tech, but these cards actually look as if they've been made,
I'll show the back designs as well. 'Cause
and the back designs are all done just as beautiful. That one, nice bit of scribble, all done exactly as if a child had done them. But this is a gimmick deck, and it does a nice. You can do a good range of card tricks with it, and of course, it appeals far more to children because it looks as if they've actually produced it. So there we
Very
are,
nice.
another
Worker of the week.
worker of the week. On to a couple of original items, because we do like to offer some original stuff. And here is one that these are the prototypes that have just come in from China, and you'll see me doing a routine of this. It's called Spots. We spent hours and hours thinking about what to call it. The clever
But
thing
I was going to
is,
say, it's not just Spots with an S though, is it?
no, it isn't.
No,
It's
well, that
Spots with a-
wouldn't be clever.
It's Spots with a Z at the end.
Bingo.
And that suddenly makes all the difference.
Yes.
So what you get,
Futuristic.
you get a white one with red spots and a red one with white spots. You also get a solid red silk and a solid white silk. And if you want to see the complete routine, do have a look at it on our video demonstrations. And I say it's called Spots.
Put it on the Facebook wall as well. All the new ones are going to go on the Facebook wall.
Good.
And don't forget to like the Facebook page if you haven't already.
Here we have another lovely item. Snowstorm is an old item, but it has got increasingly popular. This is a
Everyone's
lovely.
doing it now. It's great. And
Well, it is a lovely version. This is a whole booklet of tips, tricks, and techniques. And as it says on the back, 5 different gimmicks, 10 methods for stealing the load, 6 methods. Do you want to take that out? Let's have a look at it. 6
look at
methods
that.
for disposing of the evidence, tips on lighting, fanning techniques, types of fan, 12 routines.
lovely fan, that one.
Turn it so they can see it rather than you look. Ah, that's it. There we are. So there is a whole treatise on the Snowstorm here. Beautiful fan. A few Snowstorm. We've got millions more that we can supply. So again,
Getting a bit windy out
if you've
here.
ever wanted to do Snowstorm, and loads of you do, didn't know where to start, this is an absolute cracker. Secrets of the
Of the
Snowstorm.
snow, and it's got to be
Cool.
Worker of the week.
And
I think.
I think finally for this section, and I want to get serious for a moment because this I'm very proud of. This is a brand new DVD, or I should say double DVD from Practical Magic, and this is called The Magic of Puppets, starring Colin Diamond. Colin is a very good puppet worker down Gloucester way, and we filmed this.
Can't help thinking, another one, but it didn't seem to appear on the.
What, puppet worker?
Yeah,
I think he
I mean-
asked, but we turned him down.
yeah.
He sent in a show reel, but we thought it was second rate. John someone or other.
Right.
Don't remember anymore.
Okay.
Anyway, so this is The Magic of Puppets, and it is called The Magic of Puppets for 2 telling reasons, John. One is because puppets are very magical,
Yes.
and secondly because a lot of people phone us and ask, what sort of magic can you do when you've got a puppet stuck in your hand? When you've got one hand completely taken up with a puppet, how much magic can you do? Well, a lot of what we've done on here is all about, I wish this thing would stop blowing around all over the place. There we are. A lot of this is what magic you can actually do when you've got a puppet on your hand. So what you get on here, Colin does a 1-hour show. I'm not suggesting for 1 minute that you would go in and do a 1-hour puppet show, but it's a credit to Colin that he did a 1-hour show.
Cracking performance. And it's worth it for the dog routine at the end alone. I think that was fantastic.
Well, perhaps we can put a clip of that on.
We can, I don't know where, but we haven't got the Picturetron. But,
Well, we may have to just splice it in without the Picturetron, but
Yeah,
we'll
we'll-
see if we
we'll-
can put a little clip of this on.
yeah, because
But
it's
Colin did a 1-hour show, and then there is an explanation of everything that he does in the show, and following that there's a sort of studio discussion, and we take it right back to basics: how to choose a puppet, what the difference between an arm puppet and a hand puppet is, and it isn't just the size of the things. It doesn't deal with marionettes, it doesn't deal with Punch and Judy, but then we go on to what you should do to actually give basic emotions to a puppet, how to handle it, how not to handle it, what sort of staging to use, because you can't just sit there with a puppet stuck on your hand. You've got to have something in front of it to mask the fact. How to create sound without using ventriloquism, and then the whole section on magic itself. There was so much material that in the end it became a
double DVD set.
but it really is a cracking DVD. I'm particularly proud of this. That is just
a great
about to
one
be
to
made
get.
available. So there we are.
I'm going to get a lot of people writing to me all the time as a ventriloquist saying,
Oh, you do you?
yeah, I've done it once or twice.
Do you do puppets?
Yeah, I'm thinking of taking it up.
Oh, yeah.
I do get a lot of people writing
You
to me
ought to watch
asking-
this then, because I think you get some good ideas.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, the dog thing's probably going to go in mine. I like that.
I think it'll go in everybody's when they see
Yeah,
it.
that's going to be one of. So to get it in yours first, be the first in your area to perform that routine.
So there we are, the Magica puppets, and that was just by way of a small introduction to some of the new stuff that we've got coming out. We've got some other stuff as well, quite a lot of other stuff. So stay tuned, and here we are enjoying the glories of an English country garden.
Yeah, it's all been recreated in the studio.
I know, it's uncanny, isn't it?
It's amazing. It's pouring with rain outside.
And I can smell some cooking.
Yeah, it's weird.
Don't forget the robin.
Okay.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.